Curve primitives. In current version we have only 4 primitive tools, but with these 4 primitive tools we are able to create any curve shape. I'll start with a line tool. With line tool we can create a line primitive or polyline and NURBS curve. All parameters are accessible also through numeric panels, so we can control a position of control point, or we can set a weight of the control point. Weight can be adjusted also by holding shift key and moving, dragging the mouse from left to right. When we move endpoint to first point, we can lock the chain. Then by clicking back to unlock the chain, we can also close chain with close button, delete last added segments with the delete last button. When holding control key on numeric on the keyboard, we can constraint the position to 90 degrees angle step, very useful. And we can also show point indexes in viewport, show distances, segment distances, and show angles between segments. For curve primitive we can also show current weights for each control point. Rectangle tool. With a rectangle tool we can create a default rectangle object, and we can also switch to 1D or 2D shape library, so we can use all preset shapes from those libraries. When using shape library, we have additional 4 OpenGL buttons here in the viewport. First 2 are for alignment of the shape, so we can align vertically, horizontally the shape. We can flip side directly by dragging the handles, so no need for additional buttons for this. With fix button we can freeze dimension of the tool, and now we are just moving frozen object. I will, after unfix button, we can again adjust the dimensions, and with default button we will revert dimensions of the objects to factory settings of the shape stored in library. Rectangle tool has 3 basic modes: center, corner, and rotate. In center mode, the center is also a pivot point. So when I'm changing width or height, the object is stretched from the center, which is also pivot. In corner mode, pivot point is automatically set on the opposite corner of the active handle. And when changing width and height, the object is stretched from this automatic pivot point. In rotate mode, we can create a rotate version of the rectangle. We can rotate with these 2 handles, and automatic pivot is again automatically set to opposite side. So when I'm changing width or height, the object is stretched from this automatic pivot point. With center and corner mode, we can also use a constraint. With holding control key on the keyboard, we can constraint tool into a uniform size, also for center. Next is a circle primitive tool. With circle primitive tool, we can create circle and ellipse. Uh, it has four basic modes: radius, diameter, 3-point, and elliptic. In radius mode, we have center and radius handle. In diameter, we have two diameter handles and center. In 3-point mode, we can create a circle from 3 points and also center. And in elliptic mode, we can create ellipse with two handles and center. We can also show radiuses and diameters with options, and set center and both radiuses through numeric panel. And last primitive is a arc2. Arc2 works with three basic modes: 3-point, tangent, and angle. In 3-point, we can define arc with 3 points. Tangent has two handles and to start and end handle and tangent lines. And in angle mode, we can create arc by defining the angle and radius. All parameters, center, radius, and angle, are adjustable also through numeric panel, and we can show radius and show angle of the arc.